Hello and welcome. It has come to my attention recently that the Mayan prophecy speaks of a transition of worlds. So this video is about the transition from fourth to fifth world and its strong possibility of the actions of humankind and our choices of the future. Mayan elders have warned the United States of great concern in coming months regarding escalation of events we will see in coming months. Some of the concerns are that the U.S. and European economy will collapse. Also, stock market and Wall Street will crumble, causing another Great Depression. Radical shifts in currency and trade, meaning loss of value in materials, resulting in more difficult transactions with our country's imports and exports, raising the prices of our everyday living. Three major key events play a big role, such as the presidential election, terrorism, and the truth and exposure of extraterrestrials. All of the above mentioned brought forth by the fourth world anchor of self-centeredness, individualism, greed, and materialism. Written in Mayan sacred books of Shalam Balam, it is said to identify the current leader of the world, the United States, will no longer be, as we end the fourth world and enter into the fifth world, meaning the USA will no longer have its way with the rest of the world as they have in the past. If you look into the media and history of our country, that is something already taking place as we live right now, and has been for the past decade. For example, the coming presidential election. Either candidate elected to office is going to cause several problems with other countries to further go against the policies and wishes of our nation and leaders, as they have done in the past, and will more so to come in the near future. I've learned in my research that the fourth world is and was supposed to be a learning period for humankind. The world's consciousness, sometimes described as field of energy, was set to allow a period of greed, lust, deception, and disregard, ending in wars and collapse of nations, which I believe has been on a major rise in the past few years, also the past century. Mayan prophets saw this period not as punishment, but as a learning and growing period to discover ourselves, for humankind to rise to a higher self. The description of the fourth world was an opportunity to right ourselves, bring back an alliance of community between humankind. Mayan prophecy claims during the end of the fourth world, as we transition into the beginning of the fifth world, we will witness the worst of humankind as we purge from the old to the new. It is said those who have the most to lose will have the potential to act in the worst possible way as change is upon us. Mayan elders have said the environment is in a more delicate state than officials are telling us. The earth is in a great imbalance, and the earth will naturally begin to right itself. This is due to the natural occurrence that happens as part of a greater cycle. Mayan elders and prophecy tell us of the sun to become extreme, causing great turmoil. As our galaxy, the Milky Way, will be coming back into balance with the galactic center, it will be a time of external and internal adjustment. The external adjustment will come in the way of extreme earth-changing events such as earthquakes, volcanoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, and floods, bringing itself back into harmony and balance with the universe. In past videos, I have spoke of such events and predictions of my own, as well as in the past 5 years, we have seen natural disasters worse than we have ever seen in history. I believe that's just the beginning, and soon we will see much worse to come. The internal adjustment will come in the way of personal and collective emotions or views of self and world. To some, this may sound wonderful and be a spiritual adventure. However, it is said this could be an intense challenge for those of us who are out of harmony and balance with our true selves. So basically, if we are actively working to seek and maintain our true path with integrity and humility, we should do well. But if we are out of harmony and our actions and behaviors are inconsistent with our truth and integrity, we will likely go through a difficult and devastating adjustment, bringing us back into balance. This would mean our world would be turned upside down, not to punish us, but to help us remember why we are here what is our passion, and what our true journey as mankind. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment.